So I was going to make a video today. Go ahead and look up some sort of horror game, probably Contempt or some game available on itch.io, because I was kind of feeling playing a video game today. I was kind of feeling playing something so I can make a video for you guys, because I realized that I have made too many videos recently. And I think that's why I'm making this video, because I haven't been making videos, and people are probably like, but you're a YouTuber, that's what you do, you make videos, why don't you make videos anymore, what happened? And I felt instead of making the gaming video, I felt that I should explain why I haven't been making videos lately, and kind of catch you guys up with my thought process, because at the end of the day, the reason why I'm able to be a YouTuber, or live this kind of lifestyle where I sit at home and kind of make my own schedule, and why I'm able to stream all the time is because of you guys. So you deserve that, right? You deserve knowing what's going on with my thoughts regarding the channel. So let's get into those. I haven't been making YouTube videos a lot. I've been incredibly inconsistent, and there's a reason for that. There's actually a lot of reasons for that. Like I said, I'll go into them. At the end of the day, you could probably attribute it to I just don't feel like it. I just don't have the passion for it right now. And I don't want to say right now. I want to say over the past couple of weeks I haven't. It's kind of like coming back. I feel like I'm starting to feel it again. But let's go into the reasons why I haven't really felt like it, and why I don't want to release videos that I feel are like forced, and me just going ahead and doing a video just for the sake of doing a video. I would much rather, do something that I feel comfortable with sharing with you guys, and that's actually good, that I actually have my passion into it, because I feel like you can, or my enthusiasm, I think is a better word for it, because you can see when somebody's just like, yeah, this is cool, or when they're actually like enjoying themselves playing the games. And one reason is that I've been streaming so much, but part of the reason I've been streaming so much is due to the other reasons that I'll be listing off. But I've been streaming on Mixer.com. If you don't know what Mixer is, it used to be Beam. I used to talk about Beam. They rebranded it to Mixer.com instead of Beam.pro, because people are like, what's .pro? Nobody else uses .pro. And they couldn't get Beam.com, and there's a bunch of other reasons why, but that's one of the main reasons. So it's Mixer.com. It's Microsoft's little stream baby. And we stream over there 45 to 50 hours a week. So it's not like I'm not here. It's not like I'm not around. If you only live on YouTube and you refuse to go over to Mixer, then it might feel that way. But I've even been streaming on YouTube for you guys. What I would like to eventually do in the future is kind of cut that off and then only do Mixer. But we'll see. The big problem with that is people are like, well, I find out you're streaming on Mixer because of YouTube notifications, instead of like actually just following me on Mixer. By the way, these types of videos don't have to exist if you go ahead and you follow me on Twitter or Mixer and things like that, because then I don't have to use a YouTube video to go ahead and talk to you guys. I can just use my other social media platforms to communicate with you. So follow me on Twitter. It's in the description. It's much easier to talk to you guys on a much more like instant basis when it comes to that form of social media. But to go into a little more depth as to why I'm streaming so much, these are things that have been lingering for a while, and a lot of YouTubers feel them, I feel. Not everybody. There's going to be some people that disagree with me, but there's a lot of people that agree with me. But to go ahead and kind of go backwards a little bit, a lot of these feelings got exaggerated when the adpocalypse hit, because it started to become a thing where I can't really make a living off of doing YouTube, so I can't do YouTube. I've said that to you guys many times in the past, that if people don't show up or people aren't here, and I just can't be SwingPoynt anymore. Well, you guys are still here and you guys are still showing up, but YouTube just kind of pooped itself. So the result of that was that people weren't making really anything off of YouTube videos anymore, and it's still affecting a lot of channels, especially mine, because I do a lot of the Walking Dead stuff, right? And the way the current YouTube thing is set up is that bad words trigger it. It gets scared by certain words. One of the words from my observation happens to be the word dead. And when a whole lot of your channel is based off of The Walking Dead, and a lot of your views are from The Walking Dead, and all of a sudden you're making like absolutely nothing on those, well, then that kind of sucks. And you got to go ahead and you got to figure out what else you're going to do. So streaming is something I started doing more, because let me tell you, it is 100%, 1 kabillion% easier on yourself to go ahead and rely on a bunch of people that love you, aka you guys, viewers, than it is to rely on a search engine that makes no goddamn sense and giant advertising companies. Because I can count on you guys to go ahead and be there. You've subbed on Mixer, you've tipped the stream, things like that. Where on YouTube, I got to rely on ad revenue, and well, between ad block and between the adpocalypse and between all this other crap that makes it ridiculously hard to go ahead and feel comfortable on YouTube, I'd rather just stream. And I guess to go into a little more depth, like I said, I'm trying to be transparent here. I don't know how long this video is going to be. I'm just kind of freeballing it right now. I didn't really have a script or anything. I never have a script when I do these little sit-down vlog things. But again, to be a little more transparent, when you're on YouTube, you live off of the search algorithm. You do. Subscribers, they're cool milestones, but at the end of the day, it's like kind of a number in the long string of things. Each one of those subscribers is a person, and that matters. But let me tell you, the person who subscribed in February of 2013 who hasn't watched my videos since February of 2013, they aren't really there for me anymore. They don't really, in terms of helping me pay the bills, they don't matter anymore. You know what I mean? Like, I need to go ahead and have views. Views are what matters. And your views are so incredibly reliant on your recommendations or your how often you're recommended by YouTube. And that means if you pop up in the search engine when you go ahead and you type something, or if you pop up on the sidebar and you get views that way. Subscribers, they do account for a certain chunk of views, but for the most part, your views come everywhere else. And again, this changes channel to channel. It's different channel to channel, depending on the content they post, depending on a whole lot of factors. But my channel specifically, I can speak for my channel, I rely a lot on recommended views. Partially because of the content I do, because I've always been a variety guy. So I pop from this to this to this to this to this to this to this. And the way the YouTube thing works is it likes to find patterns. And there ain't no pattern when you change the game you're playing all the goddamn time. So you either have to be really big already, or you have to go ahead and you have to find something, get a niche, and then exploit the crap out of it and get a lot of viewers that way, get a lot of subscribers that way, and then you can kind of divvy off. I hope that makes sense. And that just feels like crap a lot of the time. Going ahead and trying, you either have to like be first on a new game all the time, you're like racing against thousands of other people who've caught on to this YouTube thing, or you really got to drill into one niche and then just like do nothing but that for a long time. Both of those don't really feel good. Really. Like, I don't like it. And that's why I've been streaming a lot more, because I like streaming a lot more, because you could argue that you have to do the same types of things with streaming, right? You got to be first on different things, or you got to drill into a niche. But here's the difference with streaming compared to just doing YouTube videos. When I'm streaming, I get to talk to you guys. I get to feel human interaction. I get to feel your love. I get to know that I'm actually doing something that matters, as opposed to when I'm doing YouTube videos, I just kind of sit here all alone in the quiet, all by myself. Now, you can say there's YouTube comments, but it's not the same as live. It really isn't. It's like playing phone tag, where when you're live, you get to talk to people in real time. And that's another reason why I like using Mixer opposed to like YouTube, because when you're on YouTube, there's like a 20-second delay when I say something. Like, I say something, and then 20 seconds later you hear it, and then you get to respond to it, and then I respond to whatever you responded with, and then it takes another 20 seconds. Where on Mixer, it's instant. That's like their big thing. That's why Mixer's like, here we are, we're cool. It's because they have instant streaming. You hear me right away. It's like a Skype call. It's like an Omega call. It's that quick. That's why Mixer's really cool. Links in the description. So, yeah. And again, so much of it's based off of like pleasing the search algorithm. And if you don't do that, you know what you do? You piss off the search algorithm, and then you got to climb your way back up trying to get back into it, and that's not easy. So it's just, it just doesn't feel like doesn't feel worth it a lot of the time, I guess. Like, you just feel like you're tiptoeing around what you love. And that's why I want to stream more. That's why I've been doing streaming. I don't want to abandon YouTube. I want to keep it there. And I feel like I would be more comfortable kind of pushing it in a direction like I used to, where it'd be more of a hobby. That way I can kind of do what I want. You guys can enjoy it if you want to enjoy it. But I'll still be having something that I can rely on, aka streaming. So either way, I need you guys there. I count on you guys, which is why I'm making this video, because I want to go ahead and communicate with you and let you know that I'm thinking about you, and this is something I think about every day, and I feel guilty about it every day that I don't post a video. That's another problem with YouTube. With streaming, it's like, okay, I streamed this amount of time today. I was here for them. If they wanted to show up, they were here. With YouTube videos, it's like, why aren't you making another video? Because there's like a billion other people who are posting videos ahead of you, who are farther ahead in the story, who got the true ending before you. Oh my God, that's so annoying. That's like the newest trend on YouTube right now. Making sure you always get the right true ending. Otherwise, you're screwing up SwingPoynt and I can't stand to watch your video. Choices are put in a game for a reason. Period. To be used. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like the adpocalypse started a lot of these feelings, or exaggerate. I don't want to say started. These feelings are something that a lot of people have had for a long time, but it exaggerated them because all of a sudden, all these complaints we had with YouTube, we could deal with them because we were still, you know, stable. We were still being fine as content creators. Things were still good. Like, I feel like what some people don't understand, even bigger YouTubers sometimes don't understand this. Not all of them. Some of them are very self-aware, but you see it from time to time on Twitter where they're like, YouTubers went from making a shit ton of cash to making just an ass ton of cash. Like, no, we're not all like that. Not everybody is humongous. There's like a middle class on YouTube, and that's where a lot of us sit. So this adpocalypse, when you take 70% of what you were making and it just disappears and you don't know when it's coming back, if it's coming back, why it disappeared in the first place, then it kind of is scary. Think of your job you're working right now. If you're working a job, and take what you make and slash it by 70% and have your employer say, yeah, we're working on it, you know, and then you just kind of have to sit there and go, oh, okay. That's how a lot of us felt on YouTube. And once you take that, compiled up with all the other stuff that I was talking about, like this constant pressure of the search algorithm, and then feeling like if you're not producing a certain type of content, you're not going to be seen at all, and then all your work's not going to be worth anything in terms of, you know, being able to be a sustainable content creator, it kind of just makes you not want to do it anymore. I don't know. And again, it's not like I'm just completely abandoning this whole idea of talking to you guys and video games and all that. It's not like I was just here for a buck and left, you know what I mean? Because I'm still streaming 45 to 50 hours a week. If anything, I'm with you guys more than I ever have been. It's just in a different format. You know what I mean? I still love it. I still love hanging out with you guys. I still love that. But I don't really love the way YouTube's been handling it lately. So that's why I've been streaming. So, like I said, I still plan on posting videos. I don't think everything's live stream appropriate. There are some games that I feel make more sense on YouTube, or games that I want to go ahead and immortalize in the form of a video that once you live stream it, it just kind of disappears after the moment, right? So I'm still going to be posting things to YouTube. Don't take this as a, oh my God, SwingPoynt's done with YouTube. I'll probably post a video tomorrow or something like that. I just wanted to go ahead and let you guys know what I've been thinking. And I hope you appreciate that. I hope you understand it. And by God, if you are that son of a bitch that's going to go ahead and comment, when are you playing more Hanged Man? Like immediately right as this video posts, I hate you. First off. Second, I don't know if I'm going to play more of the game because it felt like a chore. Take a look at the walkthrough of that game and just be like, oh wow, this is all the things he has to do, and he's not even like barely cracked the surface. Especially when so many people who wanted to watch it probably have already watched it anyway. So if you want to play it, go ahead and look it up. It's a free game. Anywho, just wanted to get that one off my chest. So yeah, that's all I got, really. I just wanted to go ahead and let you guys know what I've been thinking, what's been going on in my mind. I still want to post videos. I still want to play games. And again, I'm here for you guys more than I really ever have been. You just got to go ahead and hang out with me on Mixer or follow me on Twitter so you know what's up. I'm still here. I'm still talking to you guys. And again, more than I ever have been. So thank you guys for watching. Like I said, description, go ahead and check that out. Make a Mixer account. You got to use like your Microsoft account or something. If you have an Xbox, it's super easy. But I stream there like 45 to 50 hours a week. I can go ahead and look it up. It's like 50 hours a week. Go ahead and give me a follow on there, and we go live twice a day, 1 p.m. and 10 p.m. Eastern. All right? You guys can handle that. Make an account on there, and that's where we hang out the most. So thank you guys. You guys are great for listening to me. I hope this helps clear things up for those of you that have been, like, worried, because people get worried for some reason. I'm fine. Everything's fine. I just haven't been feeling it because we've been doing so much of other stuff around here lately. And again, not done with YouTube. Jesus Christ. I know there's going to be people that go there too. We're not done. Just giving you a status update, okay? So, thank you guys. You guys are great. Once more, I'm going to end it here, and hopefully we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.